Now we're on to the next phase of the fentanyl conversation, right? And one of the things that I think people don't understand is, why is fentanyl so dangerous? Why is it impacting people at such a high level? Well, first and foremost, I want to make sure that I educate adults and parents so that they understand what we're dealing with. It's an opioid, right? And when you think of an opioid, I want you to really think about what opioids are used for. They're used for severe pain, right? They're used to help people who are struggling with their day-to-day activities to really just make it through the day. And once you get around that, people who use it were using it because their bodies weren't responding to anything because of the pain that they were in. But the problem with that is now the fentanyl issue has really taken over really the entire United States of America. It's something that we're dealing with right now. And when I say we're dealing with it, it's so much more powerful than heroin, okay? It's more powerful than meth. Now, this new addiction that's impacting our society is something that if you don't understand, and this is the irony of how powerful it is, people are now doing simple things like smoking marijuana joints, smoking weed, and lacing it with fentanyl. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, well, kids are experimenting. They're just trying to find out if they can respond to it, if they can handle it, if they can, have an extreme high or whatever it is. But on the flip side of that, once you get fentanyl into your body, regardless if it's through, taking it, smoking it, using a needle to put it into your body, the reality is you're putting your body at risk. And when I say at risk, like not just brain damage, but death. And so we need to be very aware, like we really need to make sure, especially if you're an adult, especially if you have people that you love and that you care about and that you adore, you need to make sure that they do not play around with this fentanyl issue that's taking over the United States. The second thing that I think is super important is a lot of people don't realize this is something that has been brought to the United States from China, and then unfortunately the cartel, which is right in Mexico, are shipping it over to America. And I want you to understand how powerful this is. They are taking dollar bills, lacing it with fentanyl, dropping them on the ground, and people pick them up, and once it gets into your body, it creates an addiction.